Good morning. I'm RJ Baxter with Fairway Independent Mortgage with your Saturday strategy. So I want to follow up from last week's strategy about database management and talk about a couple of ways to utilize your database even more effectively. The first one is to remind you of key events. So what I'm talking about is birthdays, regular intervals to call your clients. That's one of the major things that you can do with the database. The second thing is to use it for process-related reminders. So use it to remind you to do key things throughout a process because, let's face it, we're going to forget about things if we don't have something to remind us. So set up your database so that it reminds you of key processes, maybe sends out alerts to certain parties or reminders to certain parties so that you can look like the rock star in being the orchestrator of the transaction and the person that's proactive in communicating and getting things done. Now, secondary to this strategy is a reminder. I'm going back to the basics right now in my business, and it's just a reminder that databases are really, really good at sending out emails, sending out texts, doing things like that to communicate with your clients. But this is the secondary strategy. Don't just rely on that stuff. Yeah, it's easy, it's faster, it doesn't involve taking a risk of making a phone call, but pick up the phone and make that phone call. It means a lot if you call someone on their birthday. If you pick up the phone and actually call them, you might be the only person that actually called them on their birthday. I've had comments like, my own mom didn't even call me today, things like that. So pick up the phone, call your clients, call people at key moments, at key holidays, key moments in their life. If you know that they're gonna, for example, they're getting married, call them a couple weeks after the wedding and ask them how it went, things of that nature. But just a reminder to remember to pick up the phone, because a lot of us in today's day and age of technology, we've forgotten that lost art of actually using the phone. So I hope that helps you guys out. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. And of course, call me if you come across anybody that needs mortgage help. I'm here to answer your questions or with pre-approvals. Thanks again. Have a great weekend.